Welcome back, everybody. We're about to begin the 9U Open Division. My name's Cal, I'll be your commentator for today, and we're about to get started with Jace. Here we go. Counting down. And he's off. Quick steps through here. Big strides. First two obstacles, easy peasy. We've got two special deliveries now. Quick pullbacks on each. Here's to the bullseye and the dismount. Two ladders in a row here. He's going to try to skip some rungs. Every other rung he's using here. Using the momentum of the ladder to his advantage. Keep moving across. There's second ladder. This one's on the decline. A couple misses, but he's still going. There's a clear. Around and the swing. And point. And that's the time. That is a tight time limit, everyone. Just got through that rail slider. Up next, we have Noah. Very shortly. Coach Pat coming back over. I'd say that's pretty clear that they do not have a lot of time for this course. So they will have to waste no time at all getting through these obstacles, especially the swinging ladders. With the 7Us as well, when I was commentating, that was the crux, I would say. They're quite simple in theory, but with them swinging and with you swinging, trying to keep the momentum in the right direction can be very challenging. We're about to begin Noah. Counting down. And he's off. Quick steps through the beginning, and some long strides yet again. Special delivery number one. Number two, to the bullseye. Some backswings on each. Straight to the ladder, skipping some rungs. One at a time. No pullbacks needed until here. And second ladder. Some quick moves. Good work by Noah getting across these. There's a dismount. 10-second countdown. Here's a slider. He gets... Oh, no, he doesn't. And that's unfortunately going to be the time. Just missed that rail slider, but a great run through by Noah. Really efficient on that ladder. But we'll need to see with the rest of these athletes how they can make up even more time to get through to the end. Up next is going to be Kayan. Kayan on the starting block, about to get ready. The judge has arrived, ready to count him down. Giving some last minute instructions before we begin. Just a few moments, and we're about to get ready. Here we go. No questions. Eyeing down those NinjaMania steps. Ready to get moving. Here comes the countdown. And he's off. Quick steps through here. And he's moving quick. Here we go. Let's see if he can keep that pace on the upper body. Special delivery, 1, 2, extra backswing. Here's a bullseye. One more and he's off. There we go. Across these ladder rungs. He's got to build the momentum in the right direction here. Make sure to get across. Second ladder. Here we go. Quick steps, quick moves. matching on every rung. That might cost him some time. He's going to build up. There we go. There's the platform. Let's see if he can get this rail before the... Oh, and there's the buzzer. He didn't quite make that rail slider in time. Another great run from Kayan. Starting up next is going to be Oliver. All right. Getting some hype up from his teammates here. Cheering him on, getting ready. Looks like we have Coach Hunter with him on the course, pointing out some tips and tricks before we begin. It's always great to see teammates coaching each other, standing with each other at the starting block, cheering on throughout the course. That camaraderie, whether it's within one team or across many, is what I love about Ninja. Getting some instruction from the judge before we begin. Here we go. Oliver starting now. And they're off. Quick steps here. Look at that. That may be the fastest we've seen yet. Through two obstacles, up to the special deliveries. Pullbacks here. And the dismount. Let's see these ladders. There we go. That's what we like to see across these ladders. Extra backswing, maybe two. You got to get this momentum to get across, and he gets it. You can hear some cheering in the background with his teammates as Oliver gets the dismount. The timer is going down, but here's the ring slider, and he just misses it. The trapeze, and there's the time. Some great moves on that first ladder, especially from Oliver there. You'll see him finish up the boot scoot before we finish. Great run by Oliver. And he knows what to do on that ladder now. So for the next run, getting across to the second one will be much easier, much more efficient for him. He can get 2, 3 more obstacles in him, maybe even a full clear. But starting up on the starting block soon, we're going to have Caleb. Here is Caleb Henderson on the starting block. Countdown is beginning. 2, 1, go! Click through these steps. Here we go. Got some 1-2 with the feet there. And now we've got special delivery. One miss, but he's got it. And we've got to keep going. Pull back. One more pull back, and he's off. There we go. The ladder. Quick moves on the ladder. He's skipping. That's what we like to see. More skips. And straight to the other ladder. Here we go. We got to keep going quick here. This time limit is so tight for these guys. But they're still pushing through. And the rail slider. And across. There we go. But he unfortunately ran out of time before making that last dismount. Up next, we have another Caleb, Caleb Solomon. You may be able to hear in the background and see in the background, we've got podiums starting up for the 13U girls, I believe. after some incredible runs out there. But there's many more runs to see over here as well. Starting up soon with Coach Pat is Caleb Solomon. Here we go. Countdown has begun. 3, 2, 1, go! As he goes. Effortless for him through there. Big strides across. Bit of a stumble getting up to that platform, but we're still going through. Straight to the special deliveries, into the bullseye. From there, straight to the ladder, no hesitation. Skipping every other rung. Using that momentum on the ladder to his advantage. Straight, skip that last rung to the second ladder. Some 1-2s moves. There we go. Build some momentum here. And dismounts. He's got to go quick around the steps. To the ring slider. Big hips back to kick. And he gets that point. Trapeze. Did he get it? I don't know if he got that last point. It was close. But an amazing run by Caleb Solomon. I believe that's our farthest so far. But there are still many runners left to come. With this novice division, there are 6 more runners. We also have the intermediate and the champion divisions coming later. So stay tuned for that. On the starting block now is Vincent. We're getting ready for Vincent. Looks like some last minute questioning. Waiting for a coach maybe. We'll begin shortly. In the meantime, we can talk about the course a bit. I'd say that so far what we've seen, the biggest troublesome obstacles have been the special deliveries and that swinging ladder. They can take up so much time of the very little time that they're given that getting efficient through these 2 obstacles seems to be the deciding factor for each of these athletes so far. I think within the near future, we'll be seeing some links on those obstacles, links across the deliveries, linking the dismounts from the bullseye and from the ladder, seeing quick moves across the swinging ladders, using less of the momentum of the ladder itself and more muscling through that. But we'll have to wait and see what each of these athletes do to save as much time as possible, especially on those 2 sections. Another interesting obstacle is this ring slider. That's actually a lot of people aren't getting to the end of, making sure that you get your hips back at the perfect timing such that when you reach the end of that slider, you can kick forward and get enough momentum to dismount. Has been very challenging so far. It looks like we have our coach ready, so we'll see Vincent on the course very shortly. All right, Vinny, we're calling him. That see on his back of his shirt as well. And here we go, Vinny. Oh, a bit of a stumble on that first platform, but he's still going through. Nice and controlled. Get that point. Straight to these special deliveries. Extra backswing. That might cost him, but we got to keep going. To the bullseye. To the dismount. There we go. Straight to this ladder. As I said, not using the ladder's momentum as much. Problem is now you got to build that swing to get to the second one. He's going to skip and keep going. Straight to that ring and slide. Kick back, kick forward. Just misses it. And that's going to be time for Vinny. One thing I noticed with Vinny there is dropping off of that first ladder. It is very possible that for the later athletes, we'll see some skip the ladder obstacle entirely to try to get more points later in the course. Now we'll see whether or not that happens, but first up is going to be Evan, starting soon. Getting some instructions from the judge. Evan is ready. Here comes the countdown, and he's off. Quick steps through, and good strides across the big steps, straight to the delivery. Here we go. One pullback, and another pullback, and he's off. Big jump, there we go. Skipping 2 rungs on the ladder, using that momentum so that he can go straight to the second ladder, skipping a whole extra rung there as well. Keep moving across. I think he's going to dismount from this one. And he does. Keep moving around the steps. You can hear the 10-second timer. He gets the rail slider to the trapeze. 1 to straight to 3. And the dismount. He gets the point. Just in time. Just missed that ring swing. But that is our new farthest point clearing athlete. Evan is now in first place. You can see on those trapezes, he went from the first one straight to the third one. We saw a lot of that in the 7U division as well. And I expect with the rest of these athletes, we'll be seeing that even more. Up next, we have Luca on the starting block. And here goes Luca. Quick, gets a couple skips there on those steps. There we go. To the deliveries, to the bullseye. And big dismount straight to the ladder. Skipping a rung. Skipping 2 rungs there. And 2 more. Making great work of these ladders. No time wasted there. Around the steps. I think he's the fastest so far. Straight through the rail slide. Skipping 2nd to 4th trapeze. Dismount. Will he get the boot scoot? Yes, he does. To the last obstacle. And just ran out of time. But that's going to put Luca into first place. An incredible run there. Really efficient on those ladders. Really efficient on the trapeze and the ring slider. And he just missed out on a full clear. But remember, they each get 2 runs. So Luca has another opportunity to full clear later in the day. On the starting block, we have Chad. Give it up for Chad. Starting him off soon. Here's the countdown. Here we go. Here we begin. Quick steps through. Big strides across. Making good time so far to the special deliveries. There's 1. There's 2. Here's a bullseye. Straight across. There's a dismount. Skipping a rung. Going every other rung on these ladders. To the last one. Straight to the second ladder now. No backswings on these. Quick moves across, and the dismount. Gotta get around. Straight to the ring slider. Here we go. Kick up and across. Nice work. Trapeze. Skipping the first one. Oh, there's a time limit, but we gotta keep going. Get that last point. Great run from Chad. Well done. This time limit has been brutal for these athletes so far. We've seen one person reach the final obstacle. No clears yet. But we'll see how far the rest of them can get. See who can be efficient on those ladders, who can be efficient on the special deliveries. And overall, there's pretty much no room for error on this course if you want to clear. Here we go. Maxime starting on the block, counting down, and he's off. That was one of the best reaction times starting up there. Here we go. Straight to the special deliveries, to the bullseye, and to the dismount. Good work from Maxime so far. Oh, he missed the ladder, but we got to run across. We might see if that actually could be a blessing in disguise here. Just missed the ring slider, but we got to keep going. By missing the ladder, he might have more time to do the rest of these obstacles. We'll see how that goes. There's a point. Get the boot scoot here. And he gets it. And there's time right before he starts the final obstacle. A great run from Maxime. Up next, we have Sullivan ready to go. This is the last runner of the novice group. Let's see if he can get a full clear. Getting ready with Coach Yuri here. Here we go. Give it up for Sullivan as we begin. 3, 2, 1, we're off. There we go. Through the first few obstacles, no problems there. Bit of a slow step up, but we got to keep going. One pullback, another pullback, and we got to go. Come on, Sullivan. Skipping the first rung, doing every other rung here. Let's see what he can do. Straight to the second rung on the second ladder as well. Big stretch, skipping 2 there, straight to the dismount. Some good efficiency at the end of that ladder. Here's the ring, kick back and forward. He gets that point to the trapeze. Does he have time? Is he gonna get it? There's the timer going right before he finishes that point. What a great run from Sullivan there. And we're about to see everybody that we just saw run for a second time before we begin the intermediate runners. Once again, we have Jace on the starting block. Let's give it up for Jace as he gets ready to put on another show up for this course. And he's off. Quick steps, big leaps through there. That was some really good efficiency on that second obstacle. Some smaller pullbacks this time on the delivery and the bullseye. That's what we like to see. Skipping to the third rung. Nice quick reaches. Oh, missing the ladder, but going across the steps. That might have been intentional to get more time across here. Oh, just misses the platform for that rail slider. He's doing some links here on these trapezes that may have been detrimental to his run, though. He gets the dismount, but runs out of time to do the boot scoot. So a big challenge with these obstacles is understanding that linking, going without any backswings, is a very important time-saving strategy. But in doing so, you also need to make sure that on these swinging obstacles, like these ladders and these trapezes, that if you link too much, you might have no momentum to dismount or to get to the next obstacle. So it's a fine balance between going quick with links and also understanding when to take backswings to build momentum on these obstacles, especially building momentum between 2 obstacles. But let's see what Noah can do here on this course. And he's off. Nice easy steps through the big steps and then straight to this special delivery, wasting no time to get up there. To the bullseye and pull back to the dismount. Here's the ladder. Oh, he misses the ladder. Again, that might be intentional. Keep moving. Kick back and forward. Just misses the dismount there. Across these trapeze. Big backswing there to get the point. That's what we like to see. Boot scoot. Well done. Will he have time for the last obstacle? Come on. You got it. And there's the buzzer going just before the finish. An amazing run there from Noah. You can see. Up next on the starting block, we have Kayan. Give it up for Kayan as we start off. 3, 2, 1, go! Quick steps there. One of our fastest on the first obstacle. And to the special deliveries. Here we go. A miss on the first swing, but he gets it on the second. To the bullseye and off. Big jump. Oh, again, missing that ladder. That should give him more time to do the rest of it, though. Doing an underbar move doesn't quite make it, though. Misses the trapeze as well. He needs to get these last two, then. The boot scoot. Big jump and across. He gets that point. Does he have time for the ropes? Let's see. There's the buzzer. Does not quite have time to finish up. He's caught a bit in this net. Try to get out. Coach Pat pulling him out of the net. What a great coach. And a great run from Kane as well. After that, we're ready to get started with our next runner. This will be Oliver once again. Oliver on the starting block. Having a quick conversation with the judge. Make sure there's no questions as we get ready to begin. Coach Hunter is giving the thumbs up. And we're ready to go. Here's the countdown. And he goes. One of the best reaction times we've seen so far. Through those first two obstacles very cleanly. Quick pullback on that first one. A bit slower on the bullseye. Jump to the third rung. Some quick swings on these ladders here. Some great work from Oliver right now. Big stretch as he gets the dismount. Right around to the ring. Kick back so that he can kick forward. Doesn't quite make that swing. But here's a miss a trapeze as well. He's got to get that boot scoot. Come on, Oliver. There we go. One more obstacle. Can you get it? He just runs out of time on that last obstacle. Some good work with Oliver here. Some great efficiency on that ladder. And also one of the fastest we've seen on the first two obstacles, with the getting a reaction time as soon as that buzzer goes, starting to step onto the first step. Getting ready. On the block now, we have Caleb Henderson. He has no questions, so he's ready to go. Judge is getting him ready. Give it up for Caleb as we start this countdown. 1 and go. Quick steps through here. Quick steps on the platforms and going straight to these special deliveries. A bit of a hesitation before jumping, Those small seconds can make a difference as he jumps up to the ladder. Every other rung here, using the momentum to his advantage so that he can swing all the way to the second rung on the second ladder and dismount after just 2 moves to build up some extra time as he gets to the ring and across. He makes that move, and trapeze number 1, number 3, using number 4 as well to dismount. Izia just runs out of time before the boot scoot. And, oh, he's committed to try to get that last one. Great run from Caleb there. Getting help from his coach to get out of that net. What an amazing run. Up next, we have another Caleb. This is Caleb Solomon. With Coach Pat by his side, ready to go. They're both looking very focused, very determined to crush this course. Let's give it up for Caleb as he gets ready for round 2 on the speed course. And here we go. Quick steps again. Straight to the special delivery. No time wasted there. Big pullback, another pullback, and go. Using that momentum from the bullseye to jump straight to the third rung on the ladder. Huge stretch on that. Straight to the second ladder. 1 swing, 2 swings, and a bit of a kerfuffle at the end trying to get that dismount. He gets it to the ring. The timer is counting down. He gets the point. He just misses that trapeze. And does he have time? Just runs out of time before the boot scoot. What a great run from Caleb Solomon there. And some great work on the ladder especially. Up next, we have Vinny going for his second round on this course. Once again, we have Coach Pat by his side, giving a bit of a pep talk. We're kicking out the shoes, getting them nice and grippy before we go. Keep the heart rate up. And let's give it up for Vinny. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. And he gets the steps. Oh, a bit of a stumble, but he gets the point. And across the next steps, we got to keep going. The special delivery to the bullseye. Pull back and go. Straight to the ladder. He drops on the ladder. It does look like this has been intentional now. He has each of the squad steps. Give him more time to get this ring swing. He just misses it at the dismount. But he does have time to get these trapezes now. Across 1, 2, 3, using all of them. There's a dismount. There's a point. Will he have time? Just runs out of time before getting that dismount. A great run there from Vinny. Some good strategizing from the Nickel City crew. Skipping that ladder obstacle so that they can get the rest of the obstacles with more time. Up next, we have Evan. Give it up for Evan as we start him up here. Counting down and go. There's a slight hesitation at the start there, but he's going quick. Straight to the deliveries. Slight pullback as you get across. Big kick to the platform so that he can jump straight to the third rung on the ladder. Some big stretches, skipping 2 at a time. 1 swing. I thought he was going to dismount there. That takes an extra. There we go. Evan is flying through those ladders. Now he's ready for the ring slider. He makes it. Straight to the trapeze. From the first to the third to the dismount. Gets the point. Will he have time for the boot scoot? He will. Just in time getting that second last point. Great run from Evan. Some really great stretches on that ladder. And some good moves on the trapezes as well. Up next, we have Luca. Let's give it up for Luca as he begins. In 3, 2, 1, go. Quick steps across, using almost all the steps. Then around the corner, straight to the special deliveries. Here we go. Big swing so that he can go straight to the third rung on the ladder. Big stretches, using barely any moves on that first ladder. Straight to the dismount. That was one of the most efficient works on the ladder we've seen so far. Across the ring, across the trapeze. Here we go. Straight to that boot scoot. Here we go. There's a point. Last one. He's so close. Can he get the clear? Can he do it? He does! Our first full clear of the 9U open category. Luca. Incredible run. That was our first full clear of the group from Luca. Now it's time to see if Chad can follow that. Let's give it up for Chad as we start the timer. 3, 2, 1, go. Across the steps. Skipping the last step there. Big strides across. Straight to the special delivery. A bit of a hesitation as he reaches to the first one. Make sure he doesn't miss. And then we get to the bullseye. Straight across to the third rung on the ladder. Skipping the ladders as you go around the quad steps. The ring and across. Taking a backswing. He's not going to try again. He's going to go straight to the trapeze. Get number 2. Misses the trapeze. A bit of a splat there. But he still has time to get that boot scoot. And the time runs out right there. Unfortunate fall on the trapeze. But some great recovery getting to that boot scoot. A well done run by Chad. And up next on the starting block, Louis Maxime. Let's give it up for Max. 2, 1, and he's off. Some good reaction time there. Big strides across these, and he's across to the special delivery. 1, 2, to the bullseye, pull back, use that momentum to jump. Good work to the second one. Getting across these ladders. Just misses. Reach, he's gonna miss. Go around to the quad steps. 1, 2, 3, to the ring, across, and swing. He makes that move. Here's the trapeze, using the first, and the second, and the third, and the dismount. And the boot scoot, I don't know, I think he ran out of time before that boot scoot. The great run from Maxime. A great dismount after those trapeze bars. Up next with Coach Yuri, it's going to be Sullivan once again. Our last novice runner before we move on to the intermediate division. Sullivan is ready to go. 3, 2, 1, and he's off. Quick steps across. Around these first two obstacles looking easy for him. Reach the special delivery. 1, 2, to the bullseye. Trying to take as little of a backswing as possible to get across. Some good work. Skipping every other rung here. To the second ladder. Leslie using the same technique. And he's got to get that dismount. Here we go. Keep moving across. Around the steps. To the ring. We got to go quick. He gets up. Does he have time to finish the trapeze? Not quite enough time. But he gets the ring slider point as his last one. And a great run from Sullivan, and a great run from all of these novice runners. Up next, we will be starting the intermediate group. Starting with Remy. I don't know if you can hear that from at home, but we're starting the 11U division's podium to celebrate all of their successes. A congratulations to all of the 11U athletes. You have all been extraordinary to watch, a pleasure to train with, and to see how fast you've all been going this year and how much faster we'll all be going next year. So great job, 11Us. But coming back to our stage, the 9U intermediate runners. Remy is just about to get started. We're going to give it up for Remy as we start up our first run of the intermediate group. And they're off. Quick steps through. Look at those bounds across those steps as we go straight to these special deliveries, to the bullseye. Big swing across, straight to the third rung, skipping 2 rungs at a time. Nearly skipped 3 there. Up to the ladder, taking 1 more, and then dismount. Around the steps, straight to the ring. Kick back to kick forward. Barely misses at the end there. But here's trapeze number 2 and number 4. There's the dismount. Do they have time? To the ring and dismount. And just ran out of time before beginning that last obstacle. But they got the boot scoot point and did a great job overall. Well done to Remy. And up next is going to be Nathan. Let's give it up for Nathan as we begin this course. 1, 2, 3, and go. Skipping so many steps there. Look at that work. Straight to the special deliveries, to the bullseye. Take a big backswing, dismount, jump to the first and second rungs. Doing some good work across these ladders. Using less of the swing, less back pulls as many of our athletes. Around the steps, to the ring, kick back and forward, gets that point. Here's the trapeze, the first, the third, the dismount. And then the boot scoot. There they go. And just not enough time to do that last obstacle. Great run from Nathan. Up next, we have Tristan. Tristan's asking some last minute questions before starting the course here. It looks like he wants to skip some of these first steps. We're about to find out. Tristan's about to begin. 3, 2, 1, go! Doing lots of skipping there around the steps. One of the fastest to that point so far. No backswing on that second special delivery. That was efficient. Big stretches across here as well. He might be our fastest athlete so far. Big swings and across. He gets the ladders. He gets the steps. And he gets the ring slider too. Jump to the second trapeze, to the fourth, the dismount. Gets the ring swing. He does. Does he have time to clear? We're about to find out. Big pulls. And he gets it. First full clear from our intermediate group. That was Tristan. Amazing work from Tristan. I think that was the fastest we've seen on the whole course, but especially on those first special delivery moves. Taking no backswing on that second one saved him a lot of time. Up next, we have Eli. Give it up for Eli as we begin. 3, 2, 1, go. Wasting no time at the start here. Nice, easy steps. Around the big steps. Here we go. Straight to the special delivery number 1. Number 2, taking a backswing. Number 3, backswing as well. As he gets a dismount. Jumping the first ladder rung. That might cost him at least one backswing worth of time. Nice and controlled. Doing some great monkey swings across the end there. To the ring slider. And across. He gets it. Trapeze. 1 and to 3. And down. Straight to the boot scoot. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Is there time to finish? Not quite. Splat at the end there. And a great run from Eli. Very fun way to finish, falling into that net there. You can see in the background of our feed people on the podium for a great job on today's courses. Next up, we have Zach. Let's give it up for Zach. Zach attack. 2, 1, and we're off. Big leaps there. Used only like 3 of those. Some of the most skips we've seen so far. Using one backswing and another to get across. Nice and controlled. Jump to the second rung. Big swings here. Build the momentum to get to the next one. Which he does. One extra swing, and I think he's going to dismount from here. There we go. Around the steps to the ring. Kick back, kick forward. He gets it. Trapeze 1, trapeze 3, and dismount. Let's get that ring. Everyone's cheering in here. There's the boot scoot. Can he make it? Just ran out of time. A good attempt at the jump there from Zach. And a great run overall. Up next, we have Benjamin. Give it up for Ben. 2, 1, and he's off. Ben through each of these steps, through the big steps. Very efficient so far. Bit of a stumble. He gets back up right away. No backswing on that first one. Here we go. One miss on that. There we go. Big stretch. Big stretch again. He's going to take one more and dismount. Here we go. There's the dismount. Here's the steps. Straight to the ring. Kick back to kick forward. He's using the underbar tech, and it works for him. Trapeze 1 and 3. And the boot scoot. He gets it. And no time for this last obstacle. But some really great efficiency for the rest of it. Well done to Ben. Up next, we have Leo from Wojo Ninja. I think. I hope. All right. Well, Leo's getting ready. Here comes the countdown. And he's off. Quick steps across there, skipping the last one. Around the corner. To the. Here we go. Big pull back. Use that momentum to get to the. There we go. Number 2. Skipping every other rung. The not using the momentum of the ladder to his advantage. It cost him a couple swings. He's got to keep going. He's got to keep going. Oh, come on. There's your dismount. Around the steps to the ring. And swing and across. Just misses that dismount. And there's the time, unfortunately. Did not have enough time to finish the trapeze. Those ladders can be very difficult. If you get hung up on them, it can be the difference between a first place run and a last place run. That was a great run there from Leo. Now we're starting up with Reese. And here comes Reese. Across the steps. Had some slight hesitation on those steps, but he none going to the special deliveries. To the bullseye. Big swing and off. Here we go. Using the first rung of the ladder. That will cost him a little bit of time. He's still going. Skipping every other rung. Using the momentum here to his advantage. And he's across. And across the next one's dismount from there. Yes, he does. Across the steps. To the ring. Back and forward. There we go. Oh, just misses that dismount. And first to third trapeze. That's going to be time, I believe. Good run there from Reese. We have 2 more runners in this group, and then everybody is going to go for a second time to improve upon their runs, do even better than they did this time, and see if we can get any more clears. But before that, we have Evan McDonald. Evan is about to begin. Lots of cheering for him as we get ready to go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Great reaction time getting off the blocks there. And quick steps, one of the fastest we've seen to this point. No backswing on that first special delivery. Straight off, there we go. Big reaches on these ladders, using the momentum of it to his advantage to reach all the way across. Dismount from there, not quite. That's going to cost him a bit, but he's still going quick. Keep moving, Evan. There's a dismount. Big trapeze swings. Whoa, look at that link. Keep going. He has time to finish here. Let's see it. Come on, Evan. Get that buzzer. And he does. A full clear. And an amazing run from Evan there. One of the fastest we've seen on the special deliveries. One of the fastest we've seen on the trapeze bars. Now let's see what he can do next time to go even faster. Up next, we have Gavin. Gavin's getting some instructions from Coach Joel here before we begin the course. And he is ready. He is determined as the last runner of this intermediate group. And he's going to go quick. Good steps across and good strides here as well. Straight to the special deliveries. 1, 2. No backswing on the bullseye. A bit of a link there. That was impressive for sure. Across the ladders. Here we go. Doing some 1-2s. That was actually quite quick on those 1-2s. Now he's got the swing. Across, there we go. Trapeze number 1, number 3, the dismount. He's got it. Look at this efficiency. There's the ring across. Does he have time for this last obstacle? Not quite. Well, that was some really strong running there from Gavin. The final obstacle, or final section of that ladder, doing those 1-2s, I thought was going to be detrimental, having less momentum with the ladder itself. But he proved me wrong. He went very quick through those. Back up, we have Remy once again for run number 2. 3, 2, 1, go. Across the steps, across the big steps, sprinting through those. Here we go, to special delivery, to bullseye, taking some backswings on each. Jump to the third rung, skipping every other one. Straight to the second ladder. That's some big reaches there from Remy. And the dismount. Jump around and swing and jump. Look at this. Straight to the second trapeze. Straight to the fourth. To the dismount. To the boot scoot. Jump and swing. Went straight over that platform. Good thing that's allowed. Getting a little bit caught up on this cargo net. Legs got too far through, and unfortunately, that's going to be a fail as well as time. But great run there from Remy. Really efficient on the ladder. Really big swings on each. Once again, up next we have Nathan. Nathan is on the starting block, getting ready to go. Everyone's cheering for him. 2, 1, and we go. Straight big leaps across those first obstacles and through the second. Wasting no time getting to the deliveries. To the bullseye. Pull back and swing. There we go. Straight across these ladder rungs. Look at that efficiency. He's got to get to the second ladder. Big stretch across. One more reach, and he's got to go now. There's a dismount. He got it. Around the steps to the ring. And he makes the ring move. First and third trapeze. There's a clear. The boot scoot. He got the point. And there's time. Some great run from Nathan there. Up next we have Tristan. These speed runs have been absolutely incredible so far. And we are not even finished. Here's round 2 for Tristan. Getting ready to go. Here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Good timing with the reach. There's big strides across each of these. Straight to the delivery 1. No backswing on number 2. Here we go. Straight to the third rung. Skipping 2 at a time. Skipping 3 there. Holy. Big swings. There's the dismount. Around the step. Straight to the ring. Kick up. No need to swing back on that. Second to fourth, the dismount. I think he's going to clear here. There's the swing. He has time. Got to get up. 4, 3 seconds. Can he get it? He got it. A full clear from Tristan. There you go. Full clear from Tristan. Up next, we have Eli. You can tell he's excited on that starting platform. Really ready to blitz right into these first few obstacles. Head low, body low, ready to sprint out of this starting block. They're counting him down. And he's off. Great reaction time there. Through the steps, through the big jumps, straight to the special delivery. There's one. He's taking a pullback. He's taking one more pullback, and he's got to go. He's got to jump. He's got to start building momentum on these if he wants to get across to the next ladder. And he does. The rest of it should be easy. Look at that work from Eli. Straight to the ring. Kick back, kick forward. The ring, or trapeze 1, trapeze 3. There's a dismount. He has time for the boot scoot for sure. There's a point. Does he have time for the cargo net? Not quite. Another splat in the net. And a great run from Eli. Getting picked up by coach. Hugs from dad for a job well done. We now have Zach on the starting block. Let's give it up for Zach. He's hyping up the crowd. He's excited. And here we go. Big strides across these. Look at that work from Zach. Delivery 1 and 2. There's a bullseye. Some pullback. And the jump. Using the momentum. Skipping 2 at a time. There's a skip. There's another one. He could have dismounted maybe. There's a dismount though. Into the ring. Ooh, a bit of a bad timing with his hips there. He's not going to try again. Go straight to the trapeze. There's the point. Can he get the boot scoot? Yes, he can. And no time for the cargo net. Great run from Zach there. Going through the net to get out. You can see on that ring that the rail slider rather, it's not as trivial as it may seem. Timing up the hips to make sure you can pop forwards during the dismount is really important. And you can see that if the hips aren't in sync with the swing, they can be quite detrimental to the run. Up next, we have Ben. Ben is ready. And here he goes. Here are the steps. Right around. There we go. The delivery number one, number two. Somewhat of a backswing. He gets the platform. Jumps to the second rung, skipping every other, skipping two at a time. And one more swing. This is going to be the dismount right here. There you go. Around the steps to the ring. Kick back and forward. There's the hip motion we need. Trapeze one, trapeze three. There's the clear. Straight to the boot scoop. Can he do it? Yes, he can. And then, oh, jumps and just out of reach with that buzzer. But a very entertaining run from Ben. And some good work throughout each of these obstacles. Getting props from Coach Yuri. Up next, our Wojo Ninja. We have Leo. Let's give it up for Leo as we start off the second run. And now, quick steps across, doing one skip on the first steps. To the delivery, there's one, there's two. He's going to take a backswing on each. Straight to the ladder. The first part of the ladder that may be detrimental. We'll see how the time goes. Taking one, skipping one at a time. We can dismount from there. There's a dismount. There's the point. Oh, that might be a fail. He stepped off of the platform. But that's a clear. Oh! No, not quite. He stepped up the side. Trapeze. Just ran out of time. Couple unfortunate steps there. Slipping off the platforms. But overall, very strong swings there. Very efficient moves from Leo. Up next, we have Reese. Here we go. Big cheer squad for Reese. They're counting down, and he's off. Quick steps across. Big strides here. Right around to the special delivery. There's one. There's two. Straight to number bullseye and off. Across these ladders. Using one at a skipping one at a time. Pulling back with each swing. He can dismount from there. There's the dismount. Quick steps around. Straight to the ring. Kick back and forward. He gets the point. Trapeze. 1 and 3 and dismount. Does he have time for the boot scoot? Let's see. Is he going to make it? He does. Just in time. There's a fail. Jumps into the cargo net. A bit of a celebration there. Good work from Reese. We have two more runs of the intermediate group. Starting with Evan. We're getting ready with Evan. In 3, 2, 1, go. Quick steps here. That was really fast. around the deliveries. There we go. Skipping the backswing on the second one. To the third rung on the ladder. Very efficient so far. Bonks his head on the ladder, but he keeps going. Does not phase him one bit. Here's the ring. Swing across. Good work. The ladder, or trapeze, 2 and 4. And dismount. The boot scoot, he gets it. Easy peasy. And he has time to clear here. Can he do it? We got to build that swing and hit it. And he does. It's a full clear, the fall of victory. Spot into that cargo net. Some great work there from Evan. That is a full clear. Last runner of the intermediate division, we have Gavin. Yeah, celebrating that full clear from Evan as we begin our final runner here. Getting some suggestions from Coach Joel, some last few course betas before we begin. He looks ready. He looks determined. We're about to see exactly that as we start him off. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Quick steps across. There was a bit of a hesitation before starting that obstacle. That may make a difference. We will see. No backswing on the bullseye. One of the only people to do that. Some quick swings here, only using your momentum to get across to the second ladder and using those quick swings as you get across. There's a dismount. Here are the steps. Here's the ring. Kick back and forward. Good work. Trapeze 1, trapeze 3. Linking those moves a little bit. Here's the boot scoot. He gets it, no problem. Does he have time for the ropes? Come on. There's the time. Did not quite get that last point. But a great run from Gavin. So that's going to do it for our intermediate group. We now have 11 athletes ready for our champion group. Starting with Dylan. Dylan's very excited to get onto this course. And I'm excited to watch. We have Coach Matt walking him through each of these obstacles, making sure he understands some of the nuances of each of these. Again, each point may seem very simple, but there's a lot of biomechanics, a lot of subtle details with the way that things are attached, the way that they swing, where slight differences can make a big change in your run. Understanding when to link, when to pull back, when to skip can make all the difference on these courses. We're about to see exactly that with Dylan. And we're off. Here comes Dylan. Right through the steps. The big steps as well. Good work so far. Here's the delivery 1, delivery 2. No backswing. Oh, he needs to take one extra backswing. Ooh, bit of a splat on that bullseye, but that doesn't scare him. He's still going. Big stretch on that ladder. That was an amazing swing. And here's the dismount. He's got to go. He's got to go quick. Around the steps. Big kick on the swing. There you go. Trapeze 1, trapeze 3, and dismount. Does he have time for the boot scoot? We'll see. And he gets that. The net. No time for the net. Now he looks a little disappointed with that run. But remember that each of these athletes get to run twice. So that is not the end for him. They're looking back, Coach Matt and Dylan, at the bullseye. understanding that that may have been one of the times when taking a pullback right at the beginning may be more beneficial. We'll see what his approach is on the next run, but until then, we have 10 more athletes to watch, starting with Mayer. Mayer's getting ready to go. Here's the countdown. And they're off. Quick steps through, couple skips there. Around the corner, there's 2 points. Straight to the delivery, to the bullseye. Also doing that skip. He gets it. Some big moves on these ladders. No laches like we saw his teammate Dylan, but he's going through quick. There's a point. Around the steps. He missed the step, unfortunately, but here's a rail slider. That's a point. Skips the first, skips the third. There's a point. The boot scoot, he gets it. And the cargo net. There's time. I think I might have heard fail on that boost scoot. I'm not sure what happened, but we'll be talking with the judge shortly. An amazing run from Mayer. And up next, we have another Aspire Ninjas athlete. This is Ethan. Now we might be waiting for Coach Matt to come back after he coaches our teammate Sadie on the other course. It looks like Sadie may have just full cleared. Here comes Matt sprinting over to help out with Ethan. Big smile on his face. And he's ready for another exciting run from one of his athletes. Ethan is getting ready to go. We've got Ethan. Starting in 3, 2, 1. And he's off. Really quick steps through there. Big bounds around. Straight to the special deliveries. Here we go. No backswing on that first one. Very slight backswing on the bullseye. Around. Here we go. To the ladders. Big swings here. One more to the dismount. And he's off. Around the steps. Gets that point. Kick back and forward to get this point. Trapeze 1, trapeze 3. There's a point. The boot scoot. He's got it. And here is the cargo net. Does he have time? He gets it. Look at that run from Ethan. Absolutely extraordinary. Really efficient on that last obstacle, especially. Fantastic run. And once again, that's a full course clear. Next up, we have Evan. I believe Evan's brother, Kyle, in the 7U division, got first place for the intermediate section. Let's see how Kyle's brother Evan is able to do here. Looks like his nickname is the Tie-Dye Ninja. I don't see any tie-dye today. But here we go with Evan. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Nice quick skips there. Leaping around those first few obstacles. Taking some backswings on the deliveries in the bullseye. Straight to the ladder. Big reach. And another one. He's going to go as far as he can on this ladder. That might be a dismount right there, and he does. The first person to use just one swing on that last ladder. He gets the slider as well. The second and the fourth trapeze. He gets a dismount here. And the boot scoot, he gets that too. Does he have time to finish? It's going to be not quite there. So close. And a great run from Evan. Next up, with Coach Yuri by his side, we have Arlo. Let's give it up for Arlo as we begin this course. 2, 1, and we're off. Quick steps, right around. Here we go. To the delivery, and the second one. Taking a backswing on each. Keep going, Arlo. Skipping every other one here. Doing a bit of a link there. That was some good time save. And here's the dismount. Now he's got to go. He's got to go quick. There's the ring. Keeping his legs up to do an underbar, but just misses. Here's a trapeze move to the dismount. And the boot scoot. He gets it. And here's the rope. Does not have time to finish. The great run there from Arlo. It's interesting to see all the different approaches on this ring slider. He tried the underbar tack, keeping your knees up to try to kick through. Didn't quite work out for him today. We've seen a few people time their hip swings so that they can swing forward at the dismount. We've also seen a few people not swing at all, try to stay straight so that they can naturally be launched forward at the end. It's hard to say what's the most efficient. I think the underbar tech, when done well, could be one of the best strategies. But we will see if anyone else tries similar strategies. Starting with Zachary. Give it up for Zach. Zach's repping the NinjaMania shirt as he gets through these first two obstacles with ease. And big kickback. Yep, there's the link straight from the bullseye. And some good swings. No backswings needed. Look at those pulls through that ladder. That was one of the fastest we've seen yet. Swing across. Oh, splat. A nice dive roll from the trapeze to get the boot scoot. That roll saved him a lot of time. I think he can get it. Get that buzzer. And he does. Now that will not be a full clear because he missed that trapeze. But an amazing run there from Zach. All right. About to get ready here on the starting block. We have Emmett starting in. 2, 1, and we go. Steps across, big bounds across here. A bit of a stumble getting up, a slight hesitation, and backswing on each of these swinging obstacles straight to the ladder. Let's see what he can do here. Bit of a link there, and we'll see a bit of another link, and the dismount. There we go. Around the steps, bit of a stumble, but he's back up and he's going. There we go. There's a point. Trapeze 1 and 3, and the dismount. Can he get it in time? Let's see. Just run out of time before the boot scoot. On the starting block, getting ready to go, is Ronan. He's doing some jumping jacks to stay warm. Lots of excitement here today at the Ninja Obstacle Sports Ontario Finals, NinjaMania. Coach has arrived, which means it's time to start up Ronan on his first run of this course. He's getting ready to go. Relentless, his shirt says. We'll see if he's relentless on the course today. No hesitations, no fear. All courage and all discipline. Can he do it? Ronan's off the block. Quick steps around to the drop, special delivery, 1 and 2. Back swing on each. He's got to make up some time on these ladders. He does with a huge stretch. Another huge stretch, and there's the dismount after just 4 moves. Here's the ring swing. And up, and he's got it. Trapeze, 1 and 3, and down. There we go. To the boot scoot. He's got that, no problem. Does he have time? It's going to be close. Can he do it? And there's time. Barely missed it. But a great run there from Ronan. Up next, another CTC athlete. This is going to be Cohen. Up next, about to begin, here's Cohen. And here we go. Really quick step so far. One of the fastest we've seen through these first 2. Reach back on this one. No pullback on the bullseye. Around he goes. Here we go, to the ladder. Tried to skip 3 there, didn't quite make it. But here's the ladder. He's going to dismount from here, it looks like. Big dismount, one of the biggest we've seen. Here's the ring. Kick back and forward. There we go. Trapeze number 1 and number 3. Here's a dismount. Does he have time for the ring swing? Yes, he does. And there's timeout as he jumps onto the rope net. Amazing work there from Cohen. Here comes Dane, another CTC athlete. And he's off. Quick steps through here. Getting around. There we go. Straight to the special delivery. 1, 2. Linking the bullseye, just like his teammate. Big swings across these ladders. Skipping 2 at a time to the next ladder. Using 1 more swing, and there's a dismount. Only 4 moves on that ladder. The ring, the swing. There we go. Trapeze 1 and 3. And the dismount. Here we go. 10 seconds. There's the boot scoot. The rope ladder. Can he do it? He's close. And he hit it. That's a full clear. Oh my goodness. What an amazing run there from Dane. Just snagging that buzzer in the nick of time. They're having some conversations here. There we go. That was a full clear. And a great run from Dane. They had some trouble with the point system, but that was a full clear. And the final runner, yet another CTC athlete. This will be Adrian. On the feed here, we can see Jamar, one of our elite athletes, trying to take some videos of this rig. He likes to put together some incredible Instagram posts. Make sure you watch them later. We're getting ready for our final athlete. All right. Our point system has been cleared up. Make sure that Dane gets all of the points that he deserves. Before we move on to Adrian. Our final champion runner. They will all get one more turn after this. Here we go, Adrian. In 3, 2, 1, and he's off. Adrian flying through these first 2 obstacles. Straight into the special delivery. No hesitation, no backswings either. One of the fastest to this point. No backswings, 1 backswing needed to get across to the next ladder. And there's a quick dismount, one of the fastest we've seen so far. Here's the ring, straight across. Trapeze, number 1, number 3. There's a dismount. Now he's got the ring swing. Skipping that last platform. He swings across. He has so much time. Look at that buzzer. With at least 8 seconds remaining. An incredible run there by Adrian. I believe that puts them into first place. for the champion division. With another full course clear. Great work from Adrian. And now we go for round two. Starting up with Dylan once again. All right, Dylan's on the block, ready to go. Judge is about to count him down. 3, 2, 1. Here he goes. A bit of a hesitation before starting there, but he's going to make it up with some quick strides through here. Straight, no backswing on that first special delivery. Big swings across these ladders. He almost does what he did last time with that link. Keep going across. Nice quick hands there to get the dismount. Unfortunately slipped off the sides. That will not be a point, but he gets the swing. He gets the trapeze across. Yes, he does. Here comes the ring swing. He gets it. He has time. It's going to be close. There's timeout from Dylan on the last obstacle there. Really great work from Dylan. And we're about to see his teammate Mayer hit the course once again. Mayer is standing tall, standing proud. And now he is determined to get through this course. You can hear some incredible excitement over at the other rig. We just had a full clear. That's giving him some last pointers before we begin. Let's see what he can do here. Mayer's beginning. 3, 2, 1, go. Some good reaction time there as he gets across the first few steps very cleanly. Special deliveries. He's going to have to take a bit of an extra swing. That link attempt was a bit of a backfire. But he's keep going through the ladder. Big reaches here. Huge reach from Mayer there. Straight across. Straight to the dismount, and he gets it. But he's got to pick up the pace. Let's see what he's got. Kick back and forward. Good work, Mayer. Come on, trapeze number 2. Number 4 linked the dismount. One of the first to do that. There's the boot scoot. Does he have time? Unfortunately not for the last obstacle. That was a great run from Mayer. One of the best we've seen on the trapeze bars there. Going from the second to the fourth, fully linking to the dismount. I was saying this at the 7Us as well. Back when I was their age doing Ninja, linking didn't even exist yet. And now they're doing it no problem. It's extraordinary to see how strong all these kids are. And imagining how strong they're going to be in the next 10 years or so is just absolutely incredible. Well, up next, we have Ethan Another Aspire athlete. Give it up for Ethan as we count him down. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Clear obstacle 1, clear obstacle 2, straight to number 3. Taking a backswing on each. Nice and safe on them. That's good. Big stretch on the ladder here. Huge stretch on the ladder. He's going to take one more to dismount. Here we go. There we go. Around the steps to the rings. And the dismount. He gets it. 1 and 3 and down. Good work there. Let's see the boot scoot. He gets it. Huge efficiency there. Does he have time to get the end? Can he do it? Just ran out of time on the net. Really strong run from Ethan there. One of the best we've seen with the recovery from the boot scoot. He landed on that platform and immediately sprinted over to this last obstacle. It's one of the fastest we've seen with getting off of that. Now let's give it up for Evan as he takes on his second run on the speed course. And they're off. Quick steps through here. Good work so far. Bit of a hesitation going to that first special delivery. And he tries to link. He had a bit of a backswing there. Straight to the ladder. To the third rung. Skipping 2 at a time. Look at this go. Bonked his head again. And there's a dismount. Get around. Straight to the ring. And he makes it. Straight to the second trapeze. The fourth one. There's a dismount. He should have time for the boot scoot here. And he gets it. Does he have time for the end? It's going to be close. Just missed that buzzer. So close to a full clear here with Evan. And we're about to find out if anybody else can get full clears, starting with Arlo. Arlo is about to begin. Coach Yuri by the side, ready to cheer him on. One of the fastest reaction times we've seen so far. An incredible start out of the gate here from Arlo. Couple backswings. And here we go to the ladder. Big stretches here. You can hear his coach saying wider. Get as far of a reach as he can. He's doing 2 skips at a time. Around the steps, straight to the ring. Big kick over. He makes it. Trapeze, 1 and 3, and he's off. Can he make the boot scoot? Oh! Splats down on the boot scoot. And he doesn't have enough time for the net. That was a great save on the rail slider to get that point. Bit of a crane pose landing. And one of the fastest starts we've seen for those first 2 obstacles. So great run there from Arlo. It looks like we're just reorganizing some points from that last run, making sure that Arlo gets everything that he's that he rightfully earned on that course. And you can see dancing on the block, getting ready to go. This will be Zach. All right. Zach's doing some jumping jacks, swinging his arms, keeping that energy, that adrenaline. You can see he also has the acronym NOSO shaved into his head. Really dedicated to the sport, to the competition. As is Coach Pat with his leopard print hair. All right, Zach's on the starting block. Asking some last couple questions. Let's give it up for Zach. 3, 2, 1, go. Quick steps through the first few obstacles, making that look effortless. Using the outside of the first special delivery, one of the first to do that. Quick off that bullseye. Huge quick swings on these ladders. One of the fastest we've seen on those ladders. Great work from Zach so far. Good timing with the hips there. Gets 1 and 3 on the trapeze. Straight to the dismount. To the ring. And he gets it. He has time to clear. Can he do it? Come on, Zach. Get your feet up on the... There we go. And that will be another full clear. And an extraordinary run from Zach. Getting picked up by his coach. High five from all his teammates. What a run that was. That was one of the fastest that we've seen across that ladder obstacle. An amazing full clear there. Now, there are still 5 athletes left to run. Next runner will be Emmett. Emmett is getting ready on the starting block. And he's ready to go. 3, 2, 1, go! A little bit of a hesitation on that first obstacle, but he's quick through the rest of them. There's 2. Through the deliveries, taking a backswing on each obstacle. That's okay, keep moving. Gotta take some big swings here. He's skipping every other one right now. If he wants a full clear, he's gonna make up some more time though. He's gonna keep going. Dismount from here. Straight around to this ring swing. He's got it. To the trapeze. He's gotta go. Gotta go quick. And that is time right before the dismount on those trapeze bars. You can really see from that run that they do not have very much time on this course. Any slight margins of error It can make huge differences. You need to be nearly flawless to get to the end with time to full clear. Up next, we're going to have Ronan as soon as his coach is available to run. And there she is. Here we go. Ronan on the starting block. Give it up for Ronan. Here we go. Starting with 3, 2, 1, go! Quick steps through here. Big leaps around, straight to the special delivery number 1. Number 2, linking the dismount. Oh, he has to take another swing on that bullseye. So he's got to make up some time here. Big swings on the ladders, skipping 2 at a time. There's the dismount, only using 4 swings on each. To the ring, kick back and forward. Very clean on that rail slider. And on the trapeze. Get the boot scoot around. He's got to go quick. Straight through. He has time, but he's got to get there. He's got to get there. Did he get it? Was that a clear? I don't know. Oh, but it was close. And it was a really extraordinary run there from Ronan. He was right at the buzzer, but wasn't quite fast enough. All right. We have 3 more CTC athletes to finish off this division. Starting up now will be Cohen. And there we go. Quick bounce through there. Skipped like half of those steps. Straight to the special delivery, number 1, number 2. Doing that same little link move on the bullseye. Big swings. There we go. He had to use 1 extra there. So he's going to make up his time at the end here with a dismount and a quick run around these steps. Straight to the ring. Flawless execution of that rail slider. Straight across. There's the point. There's the boot scoot as well. Here's the point. He might have time, but he's got to go. He's got to go. And again, so close. A quarter of a second away. An amazing run there from Cohen. Those past 2 runs have been some of the best we've seen on that rail slider, especially. Getting their hips back at the perfect timing to very cleanly get to the dismount and sprint right out of it, wasting no time at all. That was some really good work from the 2 of them. Up next, we have Dane. And here we go. Starting now. Dane's walking across, jumping across these steps, straight to the special deliveries. 1 backswing. Take the same link move. Jump, big jumps on these ladders. Only going to use, looks like 3 moves before he dismounts. Good work from Dane here. kick back and forward. All these CTC athletes are doing that rail slider with so much precision, so much poise. Here's that boot scoot. He has time to clear, but he's got to go. He's got to get it. Come on. There's the clear. Once again, from Dane. A full clear. And now, our final athlete. I believe he is our fastest already, but I'm looking forward to see how much faster he can go now. We have Adrian on the starting block. The back of his shirt says unstoppable. And I think there's no better course than today to prove that really is the case. Unstoppable ninja here, Adrian. Let's see just how fast he can get. We're going to start him off. 3, 2, 1, go! Great jump off the first block. Quick reaction time. Very casual around these steps as he gets to the bullseye. Swing around. Huge links there. And to the second ladder, making that look easy for him. Around the steps, straight to the ring. Big kick and over. Again, incredible dismounts. Look at that link. Oh my goodness, he's flying. Straight to the end. This would be like a 20-second time. Holy cow. He must have saved like 10 seconds off of that previous run. Oh my goodness. And to think you couldn't go any faster. Adrian proves us wrong with undoubtedly the fastest run of the 9U division. Absolutely extraordinary here from Adrian. That's a full clear, and that does it for this division. So, thank you all for watching. This has been a great division. So many incredible athletes, and we'll see you all at the next one.